Yeah, not sure why it was taking so long to complete, but it finally did about 5 minutes later. It was just downloading really slow, but so let's just go into where are we at? Dir search, and hopefully this is gonna work off the gate for me. Let's just run like a help command. Okay, cool. No weird errors or anything. And I haven't used this tool in a while. You know, normally nowadays I use GoBuster for my directory brute forcing, but let's just see. Okay, mandatory. Here we go. This makes it really simple. We have to give it a URL. So you definitely, if you don't know how to use a tool, or if you forget, it's been a while, you know, go into the help with a -h or even man via the man page with the man command, like man, for example, man nmap, and then you can see all this info here. But essentially, it looks like we need to provide with a URL. We need to specify the extensions. If you had a list, we'd give it a URL list, but in this case, we just want to run it on that one directory up there, one URL, and we will run it on, and again, PHP extension should be fine, because we know that there's PHP, because we saw some PHP files, PHP bash, and all that, right? So we want to give it a word list as well, so we're going to use that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Then dir search -u, and we're gonna give it. We'll give it this, right? Let's say like HTTP. I don't know if you need to give the HTTP or not. Oh, okay, well. And then we'll give it the word list, user share. This is like my go-to here on Kali. User share word list, dirbuster, directory dash list dash 2.3 small.text, and extensions. We'll just give it PHP, and I guess like HTML, comma separated, and yeah. And let's see what the issue was here. Permission denied. Let's just make sure that it has the proper permissions with that sudo in front. And yeah, let it run a little bit here. Immediately right out the gate, it's finding some stuff, so that's good. Okay, so there's a /uploads. Maybe that web shell wasn't under the /uploads anymore, but it does exist. And then there's a few other things as well. So you know what? Let's check out that /uploads, right? And see if there's anything else there. Okay, maybe he removed everything that was there. There used to be files there when he was developing it before, but then he moved it perhaps. Let's see. Images normally not too juicy, but the next juiciest one is /php. So let's check that out. It seems kind of interesting. And there is a sendmail.php. Okay. What's that? Oh, that just runs that. Okay, well, let's keep looking here. What else do we have? /dev. Okay, that might be interesting. Ah, look at that. php bash.php. That was the name of that web shell before. Let's see if we can run that. And there you go. I think, let's see who we are. Who am I? www data. So there we go. Just like that, we got a shell on the system. So yeah, this is a web shell. He had this up here to streamline his development process, but he released the site and didn't remove this. So that's the vulnerability here. That was our initial foothold. Of course, there's a lot more work to be done. We need to pivot to an actual user so that we can get the user flag, or maybe, you know, of course, eventually root would be ideal, so we can get the root flag or do any kind of admin stuff on the system, whatever we want to do. But yeah, this was just the basic rundown of how we went from scratch, from zero, attacking a box we knew nothing about. We did our recon on stuff. We did our enumeration. We found out some further information. You know, not all the information you're going to find out is going to be something you'll use. Like we found out I was running Xennial, and that was not useful for us, at least in these steps. But who knows, maybe later on down the road in a local Privesk or something, it might be useful. But yeah, this is how I would tackle a box from scratch. And I hope that helped you guys. And I will, next video I will be further going into this and see if we can get like a better shell using like Netcat or something like that, and then try to do some local privilege escalation to get that coveted root access. So I will see you guys in the next video.